Hello, my dear friends. Hopefully that you guys are doing fine. And at 2 o'clock, you are watching Secrets of Beauty. Welcome to our program. And today program, we are going to talk about the few secrets of the makeup and hair. So we know now that there are so many different artists all around the world. There are good ones. And I spoke about the Bobby Brown, the one that had a great book and all the techniques that is very similar to my technique. And then I love her so much, and she has her own product and the way that she does the makeup. And she's in American movies, makeup artist actually. And I am going to show you the video that she's going to show the 10 steps from 1 to 10, how we can do the regular makeup and how we can start. Usually the artists, they have their own way to do it, but it's we all can use a different way of the makeup. Let's see, if someone's starting with the mascara and then doing the eyeliner, it's because they already done and they know about that one. And then there is not a particular rule or secrets about that. But the beauty of that is like you have to do the makeup that it doesn't bother the next step. Let's see, if for me, like I love to do the foundation first. When I finish the foundation, in the end I would love to do the eyebrow, because it's not going to mess my design of the eyebrow. But some of them, no, they love to do the eyebrow first, and when they're doing the foundation, they're doing like exact the way that this is the way that they learn. And it's respectful, everyone that they have their own technique. But as long as that you're good on that, so it's good to do it. Let's watch the video. This is going step by step, and actually I would love to not talk about it and you guys watch only, because perfectly it says step by step. If we can watch together, that would be awesome. She explained it step by step how you can do it. Let's watch together.
Prepares your skin for makeup application. Now we're going to test foundation. Swipe on the side of the face. Whichever color blends in is the right color.
This is exactly what everybody
Double
else
check the
does.
color on
You
the
have
forehead.
to match the foundation.
If it
this
disappears,
way.
it's the right color.
Her
Step 2,
information is
corrector and
amazing.
concealer. Corrector is to brighten under the eyes and get rid of any discoloration. I'm using one of the bisques, which really lighten and brighten. When you apply underneath the eye as close to the lashes and in the inner corner.
Actually, I recommend and I love
totally brighten
her
up.
kit of
See the
concealer and corrector in the same pack.
Then
Bobby
in
Brown.
between, you wipe your brush, and then you apply concealer on top. The concealer goes directly on top of the corrector to help lighten, but also blend it into the skin tone.
To finish under
And then
eye
last,
makeup with the
pale yellow
corrector
powder
and concealer.
will totally make it last and blend it into the skin. I also use pale yellow on the eyelid to get rid of any discoloration. And these steps are the secret to the universe. Step 3, foundation. I always start around the nose because most people are red around the nose, and the yellow foundation gets rid of all the redness.
And I'm going to add that if there is any deep spot on your face, use the light color first. Then on top, you can do the foundation. Always the dark and deep area using light foundation to cover the darkness.
Step 4, powder. Skin Tone Correct powder evens out the skin, keeps the foundation on longer, and just gives a really nice, smooth appearance. Retouching powder is also really great. As an option, you can even layer both if you want beautiful, even, perfectly retouched skin.
It looks so smooth
And if you
and
need a bit of
beautiful,
bronzing powder,
the way that you see.
sometimes under the neck, to give a healthy glow and just to even out the skin, a little bit on the cheeks, forehead, chin. And the trick is to do a little and not just as you would blush, but really tint the skin, just to warm it up.
Bobbi
Step
Brown
5,
gives
blush.
great tip.
I like to use two
This is
colors. A natural color, that's the color of your cheeks when you exercise. Find the apple of the cheek, go right up to the hairline, gently brush down, and make it look really natural, as if you're flushed. And then I like to add a pop of a brighter color right on top. Step 6, lips. While any lipstick works, I love to pick the color of your lips that is just your unique nude color. The way to find the color is to try it on the inside of the lip, and if it just enhances, it's the right color.
She has a great
Lip pencil goes after lipstick.
lip color.
You outline the lip and gently make corrections. And then you can also blend in the pencil to keep the lipstick on longer. When lining underneath the lip, make sure that you go to the end of the lip, but don't go over. And always go in the inner corner. And you know it's the perfect color when you put crystal on. And it just looks absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't change the color. Step 7, eyebrows. Fill in the brow with a shadow that matches your eyebrows. Start on the inside. I'd like to make a little bit of square. Brush the hairs up and make sure you brush them down, and then follow the line, creating an arch, going down into a little bit of a tail. Make sure that the inside lines up with the start of the eye, and the outside, if you're holding a brush, goes on an angle. Pencils are great to get definition. You can use a brow gel, clear brow gel, to set the brow, especially for strong brows. Step 8, eyeshadow. We start eyeshadow with the long wear eye base, which will keep eyeshadow on and make the lids really, really smooth. It's cream to powder, but the end result is incredibly smooth. And the colors are based on skin tone. So you go lighter than your skin tone just to create a really nice light lid. Starting with a light shadow all over the whole lid, just creates a really nice light color, so you could start layering your eyeshadows. This is a medium shadow. Gets applied close to the lash line, up into the crease, and this just is used to create depth, and layering instead of blending is my technique. Step 9, liner. You could use gel, shadow, or pencil. The trick with liner is to go close to the lashes and always start a little bit thinner. You have time to make it thicker. I like to lift the eyelid a bit so you make sure you get into the lash line. And then use a little bit of powdered shadow underneath the eye. It's a very light hand. And one more thing, I forgot the pencil. I'm adding intensity to the lash line by using chocolate truffle longwear gel eyeliner to add definition. And it's a technique I love to use because it's called double lining. And it just makes the lashes look thicker. Step 10, mascara. First start with an eyelash curler, get the lashes in, gently hold the curler up for a few seconds, let it go, and then grab your mascara. I'm using the smoky eye and the longwear. I like to layer it. I'm starting with the longwear because it has a really teeny little brush and it gets every little lash. It really intensifies. You'll do top and bottom. Then I'm adding the smoky eye mascara on top. And this just gives really nice thickness, and the lashes are super, super long, super thick, and super black. And I like to do a couple coats to layer it and make it really, really dense and thick. See how easy? 10 steps. That's all you have to know. Anyone can do their own pretty powerful makeup.
This is the second video. I hope you guys enjoyed the makeup one, and I think like perfectly explained step by step, and it was great. The one thing that I suggested always, that you always have the color like eyeshadow, the corrector and concealer and lipstick. You can have it in a beautiful palette, so it's easy to carry on, and you have all the colors together. You don't have to have it individually one. The secrets of having a good case pack, it's like you have to have in a palette, and it's great and it's easy. And she explained it step by step really good. But one thing that, like myself, I don't use my hands, my fingers to do it. I always love to use the brushes, especially when you're working with the clients with a different eye, that you better have brushes, and it's like easy to blend it, because this was like a more natural type, so you can use the tap. It's up to you. But me as a makeup artist also, I definitely always use the brushes for the lip, for the eyeliner, for the eyeshadow. Anything that I use it, I'm gonna use the brush. Here we talk about the hairstyling, and this is a fantastic technique of a fantasy hairstyle. Georgy Coat from Sochi, Russia. He's the king of hairstyle, and he has so many competition marathons. He's #1 in the whole world, and he's creating all the style. He come up with all this idea. He started from when he was only 14 years old. And then the key to become success in any business, to have passion to that work. If you have passion, you can be very, very successful. This is so interesting. It's making hat with the own hair. I mean client's hair. And This one has all the technique that whoever wants to learn it, so obviously they can learn everything. And the way that I mentioned always that the hairstyling has only 7 elements. I was watching the beautiful work of Georgie Cole. Yeah, the elements are very, very important. If you learn all these 7 elements, that you have to practice a lot. It's not like 7 elements in 1 or 2 days you're gonna learn. No. Each element you can turn it your own way and come up with your own style. That's the beauty of an artist, that not copy paste others, but just like learn the technique and come up with your own idea. This is one of the elements. And making beautiful roses that you feel like it's real rose. And actually it was in fashion this year, in 2019 and 2020. We had so many clients requesting this type of hair. The one that you saw, it called swing actually. So this style it calls swing, this one. But the key, the secret of having a beautiful hairstyle is how you blow dry and how you tease and how you separate the hair. This is the first step that you have to do it. If you don't do your clients or doll head, whatever you are doing, your style that you are doing, if you don't do it the correct way of blow drying, it means you wasted all your time after that to come up with the best hairstyle. This is another hat and it's amazing. Can you see how clever is this guy? Amazing. And you know what, like it's you guys have to participating on different seminars, taking different classes, not only from one artist, but learn from the best artists, not everybody. You have to pick the artist that you like and you go to the classes or online classes and learn their techniques. So you don't have to follow only one person, but you have to follow few, because each one they are doing good job, but on their, maybe some of them the style, one person showing in a hard way, but the other one shows the easy way, same style. That's why we had with artists when I was doing organizing, when I brought them here. So 2 artists graduating from the same school of Georgie Code, but each one they've done their own way, but everybody knows the elements. So the secret of hairstyling, it's an element, and how to prepare the hair. See, like all the way that sectioning, and all these models, they already prepared their hair blow dry. It doesn't show in any program, but it only shows the ready, and then they're showing step-by-step tutorial of how to come up with these styles. Those are the tips and the secret that you have to learn to come up with the great styling. Even for the makeup, you know, like you definitely have to prepare the skin before you do the makeup. If you see your client doesn't have a good skin, so don't start the makeup, just do that mini facial. It's gonna make your job much easier, and it's gonna look stunning and better, and also your clients or person is gonna feel much better. They have elements, like 7 elements for updo, and also they have hot tools, secrets of different type of curves and waves. There are almost 10 different type of waves. Wow, this is so pretty. And do you look the way that he finished it? The finishing of the style is the most important. This is the wave one. This is like a curve, but one of the curves. You see how nice and neat and beautiful. You have to learn the technique to come up with this type of hairstyle. Because there are classes that you can learn only fantasy hair and makeup. There are classes that you can learn only beauty hair and makeup. For like bridal, for regular, there's always two different categories that for the artist is very important to learn and know everything. It's like a bow type. This is like a beautiful with the hair created a bow. See how clean, nice it is. You don't see any frizzy hair or anything. It's so smooth and beautiful. So classy. This is another one. This is another element. On each styling, you can combine few elements or you can use only one element. But everything is based on that. So elegant. I love it. Using the right product, it's very, very important to come up with a smooth hairstyle. You have to know what type of hair spray. There are different hairspray. One is for like hard, like it doesn't move your hair at all. The other one is like flexible when you are using it. So still it's hard, but it's flexible. And the other one is like more loose one, means it's not hard at all. Okay, just to set your hair together. And there are so many different beautiful brands out there. We use like Osis, it's very good. This is Georgie Coat. And Georgie Coat using Kuhn product. Kuhn product, it's made in Amsterdam, in Netherlands. The main office is there. But they always using one line. There are so artists they are using like Vella, there are so other artists they are using Sebastian. And all these brands are very, very good. But you have to make sure that you are familiar to the brand. And I always recommend that if the big artists recommend you that particular product, trust it, because they use and they have experience of different products and they come up with the good ones. So that's why they introduce you. This is Hot Tool and doing one of all these 9 type of curling. And the way that you see is not only curling, it's again using the product and opening it, all these curves and designing with the hand. This is another type actually. It's amazing. This guy is very, very genius. I can tell you, king of hairstyle. And the good thing is like he always creating his own style. That's a good part of it. He always creates the style. I love it. Those are the things that you guys can learn in our future online classes, which we are preparing for the makeup and hairstyle. Again, that we are our professional team. They know exactly how to teach, which is very, very important. And sometimes the artist is really, really good, but the way that they are teaching cannot give you the enough information. But the artist should be able to give you the right way, the short way, shortcut, and all this beautiful stuff that is going to make the life much easier. But again, there are so many great techniques for the hair and makeup also. And I hope you guys enjoy today's program. These videos were very good, and there are so many others actually. So I want to mix and match with different artists so you can see the difference of each artist. And from each one we can learn lots of great secrets that we can use it in our own way. That's the way it's supposed to be. And hopefully that again in the future that we can have real models working on the hair, which I love it. I always love to do in action, doing makeup and hair, so you guys can learn a lot. But very soon also I'm gonna do, decided I'm gonna do the makeup with my line. So I'm gonna do like one more makeup that you can see the step by step of the beauty of the work. And if you have any question, if you have any suggestion or any ideas, you're more than welcome to definitely send it to Togetherness Media, and then we'll answer all your question, and then we'll consider your suggestion and ideas. And anyway, really, really appreciate it so far that you guys are supporting us and you are watching this program actually, and continue to watch. And 24/7 Togetherness Media has a great, great program made for you guys, so you don't have to get bored, especially in this pandemic situation. You need like a variety type of programs, which Togetherness Media made that for you. And also definitely download the app, and then you can watch it anywhere you are, and also on YouTube. You can watch the program through the website, app, and YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's program, and we're going to see you all tomorrow. Have a great and safe evening.